Item 22, consider rescinding the city proclamation of the LGBT
Before we
Pride
have a-
Month for June 2013. Did you have something you wanted to ask?
Well, I was going to do it.
But I'd like to make a motion that we consider item 22 and 23 together.
Second.
Have a motion to consider 22 and 23 together.
Your Honor, that's reconsideration of a motion passed by the council at the prior meeting which separated the two items.
Yep.
Council cannot do it without a motion to reconsider.
Is that true? All right.
Is that-
I ask for a motion to reconsider.
Have a
Second.
motion to reconsider the previous,
A bifurcation.
that's right, you asked for it.
Yeah, I did.
Your Honor, request that the minutes be read on as the Councilman Hamilton's vote on the previous motion.
I voted bifurcate, so what? I'm asking for reconsideration. You have a problem with that?
I'm
Did you
seconding.
vote? I would
You
like,
have a problem with my reconsideration.
I want to know how you voted on the
I already
bifurcation.
told you how I voted for it. I voted for it. I've changed my mind.
Do we have
Call for the
minutes on
vote.
them? Please vote.
You gonna vote?
Is the city attorney still looking for it, or?
He voted
Vote
yes
for it?
for it.
Yes, Councilmember Hamilton voted for
I
it.
asked to do it that way.
I didn't remember. I thought you voted no.
I couldn't
Did you
reconsider
vote?
if I wasn't on the winning side,
That's right.
Did everybody vote?
which is what he was
Oh, I got
Did
you.
it come
Okay.
up?
alluding to.
Yep.
3-4 to combine the two and.
No,
two.
no, it's a reconsideration.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the
Oh, I
reconsideration.
would
Now we had to
reconsider my
No.
first motion of
Have a motion for,
merge them.
merge the two.
Merge
have a
two.
motion to merge the two, item 22 and 23. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Councilmember Shelton. Please vote. Motion carries with two descending. We are taking item 22 and 23 together. Mr. Lawless.
Thank you, Your Honor. The City Council approved a hearing this evening, request of Councilman Wards that there be consideration by the City Council rescinding the city proclamation of LGBT Pride Month for June 13, and as well as to provide, adopt a resolution of support, or consider a resolution of support for June 13 as a month of community charity and goodwill to all in Porterville. Items in place before the council, and take any direction as given.
I have a question in regards to a resolution. A resolution is generally when it is being sent to a legislative body to support or not support an item.
A resolution can have a various purposes, and its legal import depends purely on what is the substance of the resolution itself. So in this case, I mean, there's nothing that says a resolution has to be sent to an outsider or third party. So it can be what it is here. I don't see a legal problem with the form of the resolution. But I will note, it is also simply expression. It's not actually any official city action affecting any services or program the city provides.
I wanted to read something that I got off our website. A resolution is usually used to express the policy of the council or to direct certain types of procedural or administrative action. So is this going to be an administrative action that stays?
Well, it does go on unless it's rescinded, but it purported, I think, just for this specific month, wasn't it? I don't believe it
I don't know.
did anything prospectively other
I
than
don't mind
declare.
it permanently going on, goodwill to all. Seems like something good to me.
Well, my point is, though, it was effective for June 2013, I believe. I'll have to go back and look at it real quick.
Yes, it does say June.
Yeah, it
designation.
does. So,
Your Honor.
We can
Vice Mayor.
adopt it for July or whatever we want at this
Right.
point anyway.
Vice Mayor,
We can vote all year long.
Vice Mayor.
Just a question for the city attorney. When in the whereas clauses in a resolution, are those effectively findings of the council?
whereas or just merely, well, they're findings to the extent that that's what you're finding. But again, it's only going to stand for what it actually states. And I
Well,
mean,
I understand that. Now, my question is that can the council adopt a resolution where a whereas clause is not factually accurate?
yes.
Thank you.
All right, Perry
Are
Mason.
there any
Oh,
other,
yeah, that was easy.
any other discussions on this items?
Nope.
I just want to state that this resolution, or if it were a proclamation, and at any other time would have been fine. I'm not supporting this proclamation, or resolution, not because I don't believe in the city of Porterville and that we're carrying people. I just can't support it today, not after everything we've been through the last month and a half.
Now you know how we
So,
felt.
Yeah, good point.
Your Honor,
not everybody in Porterville is carrying, not everybody.
I don't know, a lot of my friends felt like you didn't care about them.
That was condemning.
Well, that's what it says here.
That was
Porterville is a community of caring.
So who exactly isn't caring?
and spiritual.
Oh, and spiritual. I mean,
Wow.
Well, I guess there's 2 no votes.
Your Honor,
Vice Mayor.
I haven't heard a motion yet, but I'd like to state I voted no on the motion to combine the two. There was very, very strong reason there. I'm going to end up having to vote no on this combined motion.
You can't
Unless-
vote at all now, you just flagged your vote.
Well, I'm not allowed to separate the two.
You can't vote now at all.
So if that's the case, fine. I will leave the room if you say that
He
you,
says you can, but you flagged your vote, so.
Pete,
Please,
we
do
know
we have a
why
motion?
you're gonna vote no, Pete. We know why you're gonna vote no.
Do we have a motion?
Yeah, I'll make, you make the motion, or I'll make the motion? I'll make a motion that, that we replace the proclamation,
Send.
I'm gonna say replace, you can amend it if you like to, replace it with Brian's proclamation,
that's not a proclamation.
or, excuse me,
Resolution.
resolution. Got a second?
Nah,
So,
I like the word rescind. I make a motion that we rescind the previous proclamation and replace it with the resolution before us.
so the motion that Councilmember Shelton
Died?
died because of a lack of a second, and I have another motion.
I don't know if it died, we didn't give him enough time to find out.
You gotta
Die,
be quick,
Councilman
gotta
Ward?
be quick.
Do I have a motion? Can you repeat it, please?
Motion to rescind the previous proclamation and replaced with the resolution before us.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
I have a second by Councilmember Ward.
Wow. A little discussion.
Go ahead.
Please vote.
Wait, a little discussion, please.
What do you want to discuss?
What I want to discuss, is there any room here for you, Virginia? Is there any room, are you interested at all in kind of compromise to try to, as you say, bring people together?
Do you want me to rescind the, is that what you're
I
asking?
want to, no, what I want to do is to maybe blend the two, where we can come up with something that everybody can take away from it, what they felt like, what they were trying to say, without trying to stomp on one half for the other half.
So how do you,
Well, we take your proclamation and maybe take Brian's words and insert them.
please?
Your Honor, there's a
You're asking
motion
us to
on the
do that
floor.
Right now.
Some discussion going on, Vice Mayor.
Discussion.
I
Jesus.
mean, you're asking us to do that right now.
Well, I'm asking if it's even something you would consider in the spirit of compromise. You know, do we want to draw 2 lines in the sand here, or do we want to bring people together? I don't think, I'm just asking it's a possibility. If your answer is no, then we'll just do the vote. It's an olive branch. I don't know how the other councilmen feel, but I think that that it might be something that they might be interested in exploring.
And you're willing to put the LGBT community in there?
No.
No, I heard no.
Well, that's him.
Oh.
How about just everybody in there, and everybody can just, they can take from it what they think they want it to say?
I guess my question is, why does the LGBT community get special treatment? I mean, there are so many other people that get bullied and suicide.
Oh!
Stop on
So-
both sides, please.
I mean, why
Councilmember Ward,
isn't it charity to everyone? I mean, I was,
please stop, or I'm going to have to ask that people be taken out. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to ask for people to be taken out if we can have respect in the chambers. Thank you. Councilmember Ward?
so my question is why does it have to apply to a specific group? Why wouldn't it apply to everyone? I mean, why would we say, let's just,
Hey, do you mind?
Hey,
Do you
I'm
mind?
sorry, I'm going to have to ask that you be removed if you don't, if you, one more time. That's it. Go ahead. Apologize.
For the third time.
so the reality is that there are a lot of kids who are bullied for a lot of different reasons. I don't know why we would be singling out a specific group that already has legal protection within the law. I guess that's my question. I mean, why doesn't an all-inclusive resolution or proclamation, why would that somehow be implied that the LGBT community wouldn't be part of that? I mean, everyone or all includes everyone and all. The reality is I don't think anybody should be bullied for any reason. I don't care how different they are. I don't care what the reason is. Everyone deserves love and respect, which is why I wrote the resolution the way that I did, because I do believe we have a caring and spiritual community. I do believe that people's hearts are in the right place, the way you put it. And the rallies, I believe that everyone, regardless of our differences, charity should extend to everyone. So I guess I'm confused as to why one particular group gets special treatment over any other group. My son is overweight. He gets bullied a lot. But I don't sit here and specify only, obese people proclamations. I got bullied because of my religious beliefs, but I don't come here and ask for specific proclamations, for myself. I've been called every name in the book by the LGBT community because of my religious beliefs. And, but I don't ask for proclamations to protect my group or my, domain or whatever else. To me, as a council member, I should be promoting everyone, charity for everyone in my community, regardless of our differences. I don't know why I would be specifying or specifically pointing to one group over another. I guess that's my biggest problem, is that there are so many differences in people's lifestyle. I mean, people would say that I have a different lifestyle than other people. But I don't try to promote my lifestyle over anybody else's. I don't try to do any of those things. So it's so I guess that's where I'm confused. I haven't seen any I went through the last year looking at proclamations. We don't do proclamations based upon gender. We don't do proclamations based upon race. We don't do proclamation.
Please.
Goodbye, Jessica.
Please.
Take Jessica
I'm
out,
sorry.
please.
We're out
Yeah,
here.
I said, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Thank you. I'm not taking any comments, nothing. We're going to finish this. Go ahead.
So, it's actually a cultural celebration, not a race. But anyway, so the point is, we don't do religious proclamation. I mean, the reality is all the protected statuses in the that I'm aware of, we've never done proclamations for those protected groups. After 9/11 happened, no one cared whether you were Democrat or Republican or what your difference was. We were all Americans. And I think the proclamation should reflect things that are geared to bring everyone together, like you said, in uniting us. I think when we specifically target specific differences, I think it aims to divide and favor and promote one group over another, and I think that's wrong.
And
Okay, so,
I don't want to belabor it.
Vice Mayor,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Vice Mayor.
The council member was referring to a proclamation. He's proposing a resolution. That's a little different than a proclamation. He keeps commenting that it's all-inclusive. Unfortunately, when I read the draft resolution, there are statements in there that are very noble and wonderful and make everybody feel good, but they are, in my mind, Porterville as a whole is not a community promoting charity. I know too many people who don't.
Oh, geez, Pete, are you attacking our community now, too?
I am not attacking the community, I am attacking the statement.
Okay.
That statement can be modified to be all-inclusive, but it now excludes anyone who is not caring and spiritual, who is not promote charity and goodwill, who doesn't fundamentally believe in charity toward our fellow man. I would really hope that everyone in Porterville hates crime, bullying, and suicide. However, we have a gang problem. We've got, if you read the paper or the Facebook and read the police report, we have every day, we've got people abusing drugs. We've got people breaking into houses. We've got cars being stolen. The resolution in itself is flawed.
Fix it, Pete. Are you saying you support it if you fixed it? Then fix it. Let's do it.
Who cares?
Councilman Ward knows my feelings. Councilman Ward can fix it if he wishes.
You wanna do it
I
later?
have a motion and a second.
Okay, well, then, you didn't answer
And
my
do we
question. Did-
No, we're not gonna,
So
we're just,
you're not
let's
interested
take the
in
vote.
any
Yes,
kind
I
of
am, don't,
Well, I'm asking you. Because I'm not gonna, if you think there's room to fix it.
I just heard, it's not gonna be fixed. It can't be fixed.
It can
let's-
be fixed.
Not now. Not with this resolution.
Well, what you're,
And not even bringing the two together.
Okay, so what you're
And don't say
saying-
that I'm not interested, don't say that I want to draw the line. That is not my intent.
well,
You can
that's,
say it as much as you want. I know who I am, and I feel good, and I could stand in front of God right now.
I'm not
Take
saying
the
that.
vote. Take the vote.
I'm trying to get you to, if you don't want to do it, draw your line of
Just
I'm
take
good
the
with it.
vote. Please vote. Motion carries, 2 abstentions.
Chief, out! Out! Get him out! Lock him up!
Stop! 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 I'm asking you to stop.
Good job, Virginia.
Bravo.
Outstanding, Virginia. Outstanding job.
That's what you supported.
Stop!
Outstanding job.
Taking a break! Stop it!
How long are we taking a break for?
Stop it!
I do believe that was wrong.
Stop! Thanks, son, stop. Stop.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I what?
Stop! Honey, stop! Stop!
I didn't.
I'm not gonna stand here and take that stop. Stop camp right now. We are stopping this. Don't do that. There will be never anything in Porterville that's different. It's not gonna happen. It's evident. No, we're not going to help this. I'm sorry. What is happening? I did something wrong. I still did. I can't. It's okay. I can have a drink. No. I just want